Welcome back to my channel. I am the Glimmer Witch. My name is Sam, and today I am bringing you a quick and easy gel polish design. So I have done my auntie's nails with CJP's Slush Fairy as a base, and I am coming in and I'm using gel polish to make a quick and easy flower design. I am not great at painted nail art. It is not my thing. It's relatively new for me, and for me I found that it helps to keep it simple. You know, don't go too mad. So I'm using the hot pink here with my Tiny Touches CJP brush, and I am just doing a basic 3-petal outline filled in with that hot pink. I am then going to be coming in with some black, and I'm going to be using a fine liner brush to outline the petal shape, and I'm just flash curing this gel polish with my little torch that I got in my hand kit, but I do give up halfway through. Basically just get them, after you've done each stage, get them to put their hand in the lamp for 10 seconds to flash cure it. So I'm doing each petal different. I'm doing each one individually. Now we worked out that it took us about 15 minutes to do one hand. So when you are charging for your nail art, think of it this way: you need to be making at least minimum wage, but most nail techs want to earn between 15 and 20 pounds an hour. So for me, if I was going to charge for this artwork, if it's going to take me 15 minutes, I want to be earning £15 an hour. So I split it down to that £15 an hour. So you want to be charging at least £2.50 per hand, and that's how you're going to make your money. It's up to you how much you charge. I will be doing it on time, but you know, I would offer a simple one finger nail polish flower. I would offer for free anyway, because I always do one finger for free, but I charge for the additional ones. So for me it would be £1 for every extra nail. You know, got to make your money somewhere. So doing them all different, and I'm doing all of the pink first, because once I've done with the pink I can put it away. So I'm using my CJP Tiny Touches brush just to get these basic petals on. Some of them have got gaps in, some of them haven't. They're all different. But I'm using the torch or my lamp to flash cure for 10 seconds to get that gel polish to stay where I want it to go. You can also do this with paint. I chose not to on this occasion just because I thought it would be a nice little video to put up. So you can see that when I'm picking up that paint, I've got a little ball of gel polish on the end of that brush, and I'm using that to my advantage. I'm using that to build the bottom of the petal and then pulling it up to make the rest of it, and it's leaving a little gap in the middle, which is quite cute. And you'll be doing this, you'll be like, oh my god, it looks awful. It won't. Once you get your detail in, it will start to come together. So I'm just doing them all individually different, and that's what people are paying for. They're paying for that one-off nail art. I did cut out the index finger on the next 2 stages just because it was out of shot. The thumb isn't great either, so I apologise. But it's all random. You just make it as you go along. Some people love that. So the gel polish I'm using is actually Halo's gel polish. So I'm using, I can't remember what the pink's called. I think it's neon pink. The black is their black, the white is their standard white. So nothing too difficult. And I'm using 2 brushes. So the Tiny Touches brush to get the bigger detail in, and I'm then using my Line It Fine brush from CJP with a dotting tool to add the detail. But it's nothing too complicated. Just make sure you flash cure. If you try and do all of the pink in one go and then cure it, it's going to bleed everywhere. So I then come in with my Halo black gel polish on a fine liner brush, and I'm just adding that detail in. So I'm just adding the outline in black, and we're just making it nice and wispy, I guess is the word. You don't want the lines too thick, but you don't want to cover too much of your pink either. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. That's what makes this design so easy. It doesn't need to be perfect. You can see how beautiful these brushes are. I use this brush for fine lining detail. It is my favourite because it is very fine, but you all know for long stripes I use my cheap Amazon brush because it's brilliant. If I wanted a thicker outline, I would use my CJP, my Tracy Lou brushes. I am cleaning in between this gel polish with clear gel. If you're using gel polish, clean your brush with clear gel. If you use acetone or prep spray or isopropyl alcohol, you will dry your brushes out and you'll ruin them. So just make sure that you're using the right thing to clean your brushes, depending on what you're using. If I was using acrylic paint, I would use water to clear it. If I was using gel paints, I would also use clear gel. Not a big fan of gel paints. I prefer the acrylic paint. That's just my preference. So you can just see putting that black in makes that pink stand out where you need it, and in those little gaps where we've got that little hole, I'm adding a little bit of detail on the inside just to give it some shadow. Once we are done, I clean my brush. I then come in and add the white. So the white is literally a couple of lines, a little bit on each petal, on some of them, not on others. And then I use my dotting tool to do 3 because I'm weird like that. It has to be 3 dots, not 2. But different size dots. Very, very simple. Very, very easy. Just like that. And again, flash cure for 10 seconds. And I do that on all of the nails, and I just do it randomly. You know, sometimes it comes out from between the petals, sometimes it comes out over the petals. But it's building the layers that gives you that depth on your nail art. This sort of painted nail art is not my style at all, I have to say. But with my auntie being that sort of older generation, and I have another couple of clients that are also there, they like this sort of thing. So it is something that I would offer, and it is simple to do. It doesn't take a lot of product. So you can see I'm just using that white to make those colours pop. So there you go, 3. I get really annoyed if I go to do 3 dots and I can't get them all on. It does happen. It has to be 3 dots. How weird is that? Odd numbers for me, always. So on the thumb, because we have got 5 petals, I started off doing one down the middle, and then this one went in, and I loved the way that it came out in a wheel. So I then go back and make them all like that because I loved it. But I was really pleased with how this came out. You know, I'm not usually proud of my painted nail art, but these were actually really, really nice, really pretty. Totally my auntie. Her colours, absolutely. So yeah, not the greatest angle on the thumb, I do apologise. So once we have finished with the nail art, I then get her to cure all of her fingers for 60 seconds. I then come in and apply CJP's tack free top gloss, and again cure that for 60 seconds, just get rid of that bit of fluff. Once they've come out the lamp, allow them to cool, and then I apply cuticle oil, and that is that design done. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I enjoyed doing it. It was quite nice, cute. And I will be back very, very soon, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.